Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Rahima P. Labas and our group will be discussing the topic of managerial effectiveness. When we say managerial effectiveness in public administration, it refers to the ability of the government managers to achieve the organizational goals efficiently while ensuring public service delivery, accountability, and good governance. This statement means that managerial effectiveness in public administration is about how well government managers and leaders can meet these four goals. First, to achieve the organizational goals efficiently, government agencies have specific goals like improving healthcare, maintaining public safety, or building infrastructure. Managers need to use resources like time, money, and staff efficiently to achieve these goals without wasting resources and to ensure that public funds are spent properly. In ensuring public service delivery, public service like education, sanitation, and transportation must be provided on time, fairly, and at high quality. Managers ensure that this service meet the needs of citizens and improve their quality of life. In accountability, government managers are responsible for their decision and action. They must follow rules, report progress, and be transparent about how resources are used to build public trust. In good governance, means managing public resources and services with integrity, fairness, and responsibility. It involves making decisions that are in the best interest of the community, not for personal or political gain. Effective management is essential for addressing complex societal challenges and enhancing public sector performance. To be effective management, kailangan natin ito ng mahusay na leader at marunong magdesisyon upang masiguro ang bawat programa o proyekto ng gobyerno ay hindi masasayang at makakatulong ito sa mamamayan. In managerial effectiveness, there are 5 primary functions as outlined by Henry Fayol. First, planning. Setting policies and programs for public service. Planning is the process of setting goals, defining strategies, and allocating resources to meet public needs. It provides direction for government agency and ensures that resources are used efficiently to address societal challenges. For example, a local government unit prepares a 5-year urban development plan to address housing shortage and infrastructure needs. This plan includes zoning regulations, road network expansion, and sustainable housing projects. Second, organizing, allocating resources and structuring agencies. Organizing involves structuring government agencies, departments, and personnel to ensure smooth and efficient operation. This includes defining roles, establishing hierarchies, and coordinating resources to achieve public administration goals. For example, the Department of Health organized a national vaccination program by coordinating the health center, logistics, and medical staff. This ensures that vaccinations are distributed efficiently and reach out communities including the remote areas. Third, staffing, recruiting, developing, and retaining employees to ensure that public servants have the necessary skills and knowledge to perform effectively. Example, the Civil Commission in the Philippines conduct regular training and exam to hire and develop competent government employees. Fourth, leading, monitoring public employees to meet service goals. Leadership in public administration involves motivating and guiding government's employees to achieve policy objectives and improve public service delivery. A strong leader inspires confidence, fosters teamwork, and encourages ethical behavior. For example, A city mayor implements an incentive program for barangay health workers to boost morale and efficiency. By recognizing their contribution and providing additional support, the mayor enhances public health services in the community. Fifth, controlling, monitoring performance and making adjustments. Controlling refers to monitoring performance, ensuring compliance with laws, and making necessary adjustments to improve efficiency. This function ensures accountability and prevents corruption or misuse of public funds. For example, the Commission on Audit conduct financial audits to prevent misuse of public funds and ensure transparency. By reviewing government expenditures and enforcing financial regulation, the COA help maintain fiscal discipline.
Hello everyone, I am Nadra Manabilang Bunyog and my assigned topic to be discussed is the challenges of modern managers. So the first challenge is the bureaucratic inefficiency. So it is a situation where a system or organization designed with strict rules and procedures, typically within a government bureaucracy, and it becomes ineffective sa pag-achieve ng goals due to excessive red tape, slow decision-making, lack of flexibility, and an overemphasis on following rules rather than sa pag-achieve ng results, ultimately wasting resources and hindering productivity. And it can be reduced by improving government efficiency, preventing corruption, and increasing transparency. First, we have the Anti-Red Tape Act or ARTA of 2007 para ma-reduce yung red tape and corruptions here in the Philippines. So ito yung mga key points about bureaucratic inefficiency. First, we have the over-reliance on rules. Ito yung sobrang strict na rules even when they are not relevant to situation and it can lead to delays and unnecessary steps. Second, we have the slow decision-making. Ito yung complex approval processes with multiple layers of bureaucracy can significantly slow down decision-making, right? And then lack of accountability and the lack of flexibility. Ito yung inability to adapt to changing circumstances or unique situations. Example ng bureaucratic inefficiency is yung mga citizen or yung tao kailangan na mag-submit ng multiple forms and documents para sa different departments para maka-access ng basic government service. Pangalawa, yung lengthy approval process for a project within a company where each department needs to review and sign off na leading to delays. And then para ma-address yung bureaucratic inefficiencies, yung mga managers pwede silang mag-implement ng strategies like streamlining processes, empowering employees with decision-making authority, clearly defining rules and responsibilities, utilizing performance metrics, fostering a culture of accountability, identifying and eliminating unnecessary steps, and collaborating with stakeholders para ma-identify yung areas for improvement, essentially aiming to reduce unnecessary rate tape and encourage efficient workflow with the organization. The second challenge is the technology, digitalizing government services. Ito naman para ma-improve yung public services. And technological adoption refers to implementation of new technologies and new methods of workplace, organization, or marketing with a view to enhance the quality and variety of the goods and services supplied. So, ano yung reasons bakit challenge din dito siya sa mga modern managers? First, lack of digital literacy kasi hindi naman lahat ng employees may have the necessary digital skills to effectively use new technology requiring extensive training and support. Second, complexity of technology. Yung mga bagong technology can be intricate and require a deep understanding para ma-implement and integrate seamlessly with existing systems. And then, pangatlo, rapid technological evolution. Yung constant advancement ng technology means managers need to stay updated and be prepared to adapt to new tools and trends regularly. And paano nga ba ito ma-overcome ng mga managers yung mga challenges? First, strong communication strategy, comprehensive training programs na pwedeng mag-provide ng adequate training and support to help employees learn and adapt to new technology, change management initiatives, mag-implement ng structured change management processes to guide employees through the transition, pilot testing, i-test muna yung mga new technologies on a smaller scale before full implementation para ma-identify yung potential issues and refine the rule and process. And then employee engagement, involve employees in the decision-making. And last, diversity and ethics, managing inclusive workplace. And then the next challenge is the diversity and ethics. Managing a diverse workforce and ensuring ethical governance is crucial for inclusivity and fairness. Public managers must promote equal opportunities and uphold ethical standards. Example, the Civil Service Commission promote gender equality in government offices through policy reforms and training programs. This fosters a more inclusive and fair working environment. And then the next one is the public accountability, building citizens' trust. Yes, public accountability can be a significant challenge para sa mga modern managers as it requires them to navigate complex expectations from the public, often involving transparency, detailed reporting, and justification for decisions, which can be time-consuming, demanding, and sometimes lead to conflict with other organizational goals. And how managers can address public accountability challenges. First, building a transparent culture, foster open communication, actively share information with the public and proactive in addressing concerns. Second, establishing clear accountability framework. Yes, define clear metrics, reporting procedures, and decision-making processes to demonstrate responsible management. Third, engaging with stakeholders and then developing communication skills and staying updated on regulations, pagiging aware of relevant laws and regulations related to public accountability and ensure compliance. And then the next one is the political influence. Public managers must balance administrative efficiency with political pressures. Political interferences can affect decision-making, making it essential for managers to uphold professionalism and objectivity. Example, a city administrator ensures that public projects continue to regardless of political party changes after elections. By maintaining neutrality, the administrator prioritizes public welfare over political interests. Again, I am Nadra Manabilang Bulyo. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Jared Pendeliday of the Group 13. Now I will be discussing about enduring managerial characteristics. Successful government managers possesses key traits that helps them navigate challenges and improve governance. These characteristics contributes effective decision-making and leadership. Number one is decision-making skills. The ability to analyze information and make sound policies is essential in public administration. Effective managers use data-driven insights to guide their decisions. For example, a governor decides to allocate more funds for disaster relief after assessing typhoon damage. This proactive approach ensures a swift and efficient response to crisis. Number two is adaptability and resilience. Public sector managers must be flexible, responsive to crisis, policy changes, and emerging challenges. For example, a municipal health officer quickly adapts vaccination programs during outbreak. This agility ensures continued public health protection. And number three is strong communication. Clear and effective communication with stakeholders, employees, and the public enhances trust and collaboration. For example, a public information officer holds regular press briefing to update citizens on government programs. Open communication fosters transparency and citizen engagement. Number four is integrity and ethical leadership. Ensuring transparency, accountability, ethical governance is vital in public administration. For example, a customs officer enforces strict anti-corruption measures in import processing. Upholding ethical standards strengthens public confidence in government institutions. And number five is strategic thinking. Planning for long-term development while managing current challenges is crucial for sustainable governance. For example, the Department of Transportation develops a 10-year planning for improving the transportation infrastructures. A long-term planning ensures consistent progress and development.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Salman A. Dadayan, the fourth and last reporter of Group 13. I will be discussing understanding managerial personalities. Managerial personalities refers to a set of personality traits that are typically considered beneficial for effective leadership and management rules. It is often including characteristics like strong decision makings, ability, and excellent communication skills, a high level of responsibility, and the capacity to motivate others, and the ability to adapt the changing situations. A manager's leadership style significantly influence governance and public services delivery. The different leadership styles impact decision makings, employees' motivation, and policy implementation. The number one leadership style or leadership personality is the autocratic leadership or the authoritarian leaders. These leadership styles involves strict controls and decision making with little input from other subordinate, or often considers as based upon the leader's own idea, and do not seek input from other teammates or subordinates. Autocratic leadership is gained through punishment, threats, demands, orders, rules, and regulations. An autocratic leadership styles best work in a situation where executing absolute control in a time of battle or crisis is necessary. For example, the chief of police implement zero tolerance policy for misconduct within the force. It ensures disciplines and professionalism in law enforcement. One of the advantage of the autocratic leadership styles, or when it is best to use this kind of leadership, is when an urgent decision needs to be made quickly, as the leaders don't need or often doesn't consult with his subordinate or team and other members of the or within the organization. One of the disadvantages of this leadership style is a high turnover. Not giving employees a voice in a company or an organization matters is bound to dump the morale or decrease the productivity and send them in searching for other opportunities. Another leadership style is the democratic leadership style. Democratic leadership style, also known as participative. This leadership styles is one in which the leader involves the team members in the decision-making process, but ultimately retains the final decision-making authority. Its characteristic is the number one, the team involvement. The leader's activity seeks input and feedback from the team on decision-making, and decisions are often made collectively. Number two is the collaboration. There's a strong emphasis on teamwork and cooperation. The leader works alongside with the team, valuing their contribution. As we say, sometimes even a simple tap to appreciate your subordinate or teammates give them a high moral. Number three, the empowerment. Democratic leaders empowers employees by entrusting them to make decisions within the areas of expertise. In a different organization, there are different departments in which the key characteristics of the democratic leadership styles are divided into 5. One is the team involvement. The leaders actively seeks input and feedback from the team on decision, and decision making are often made collectively. It allows or it promotes inclusivity among team members, collaboration. There's a strong emphasis on teamwork and cooperation. The leaders work alongside the team, valuing their contribution, as there are sayings that a simple tap to your subordinate or team work results or give them a high moral. Number 3, empowerment. Democratic leaders empowers employees by trusting them to decision making within the areas of their expertise. It allows the subordinates or the team members to practice their expertise and are often results to a more productive manner or environment in an organization. Number two. And number four, the transparency. Leaders who adopt democratic styles are open about their decision-making process and communicate with the rationale behind its choices. It does not leave the members or the subordinate guessing from what is the reasons behind every decision making. Number two, encourages creativity. Since everyone has their voice, democratic leaders create environment where innovation and ideas are welcome. The advantages and disadvantages of the democratic leadership styles. The advantages are increased job satisfaction as everyone is involved in a project or in any matters in the organization. Better decision making, as we have saying that more heads are better than one. Enhanced creativity and innovations as each members are allowed to practice their expertise among the organization. Team development, since everyone is involved and working alongside with each other, it develops a team. Each disadvantage is it is more time consuming than the autocratic leadership or any other leadership styles, since it involves all the ideas of the members. Conflict. There are times that in giving an ideas, one member from another has their different ideas or approach in finishing a job or a task ahead. Not always effective in crisis. In a situation where such as emergency, this leadership style is not, let us say, the best approach, since it consumes more time. So it's better to use other leadership style. The third style of leadership is the laissez leadership style. The term laissez is a French origin and translate into letting people do as they choose. Laissez leadership allows their followers to have an autonomy to make their own decision and manage their own desks. Or simply do as you see fit type of leadership. The best example is in a research director of the Department of Science and Technologies allows scientists to innovate freely in their projects. This approach fosters creativity and innovation among the team or an organization. The number four and the last leadership styles in my discussions is the transformational leadership style. Transformational leadership is a leadership style that focuses on inspiring and empowering followers to achieve a shared vision and goals. Its key characteristics is visionary, inspirational, empowering, and collaborative, and adaptability. The transformational leadership styles has its four component leadership. The idealized influence. Transformational leaders serves as a role models in demonstrating high ethical standards and integrity. The number two component is the inspirational motivational styles. They inspire and motivates followers to work towards a shared vision. The number three components is the intellectual stimulations. These transformational leaders encourages followers to think critically and develop new ideas. The last, the individualized consideration. They provide personalized attention support to the followers and helping them develop their skill and abilities. The advantages of this leadership style: increase motivation, improve job satisfaction, increase productivity, better decision making, and improve communication skill. The disadvantage of these leadership styles is difficult in implementing change. See, high expectation, time consuming, dependence on the leader, and risk of burnout. As we are done with the different types of manager personalities, let us now understand why do we need to know each of these different leadership personalities. To understand, or the importance of understanding it, is it allows for a better communication, conflict resolution, team building, and overall employees engagement. As different personalities respond into different leadership, or let us just say, as different personality types responds in a different area, which can significantly impact the productivity among the government. There's no way for us on telling which is better and which is worse, as different leadership styles or personalities respond differently in a different situation. As for example, in responding into a disaster or a crisis management situation, you cannot use a democratic type of leaders since it requires more time than the other leadership style or leadership personalities. You cannot gain, or you cannot use the democratic, or you cannot wait for every member of the team to ask for their suggestion or ideas, for it might be too late for an organization to respond into a certain crisis or situation. In conclusion, managerial effectiveness in public administration is fundamental to efficient service delivery. Transparency and good governance, public managers must master essential managerial functions to adapt modern changes and exhibit strong leadership qualities as government operations evolves, embracing digital transformation, ethical governance, and citizens' engagement becomes increasingly vital. By fostering professionalism, accountability, and strategic visions, public managers play a key role in ensuring sustainable development and strengthening public trust in the government.